Don't blink, it's your boy Ying. Welcome to the Real Content Show. It's doing well because we're having a fantastic 16th of July 2024. Today we're doing a Funko Pop of one of my favorite fucking character in the entire universe, which is anime. Honestly, the character we're doing today is such a blessing and it's such a cool Funko Pop to have. I would have liked to have it before, but it was way too expensive. I finally got a deal out of it. I've been looking for it for a couple of weeks, and it's Erwin from Attack on Titan. He's missing an arm. I would have preferred him with two arms, but it's still super cool. So who is Erwin? Erwin is the general or the leader of the Scouting Legion. Every single one of the characters that we enjoy, if one of the characters that we love, are part of the Scouting Legion, all led by. It's not how things work. So long story short, okay, let's go back in time. We're going to go back to the a young Erwin. The motivation of Erwin to become the Scouting Legion. And it's kind of simple. His father had a book on the outside world, which revealed a lot of information that the government didn't want people to know. As a kid, Erwin didn't understand that knowledge was secret, so he snitched. He snitched on his own father. He didn't know. Which is kind of like a no-go. But when you don't know, there's no bad intention, right? Go back in the future, and then I have this anger towards. Oh no, you know what? Let's go back a little bit more. Erwin becomes the general of the Scouting Legion because he heard of the outside world through his father and he wants to know more. However, Erwin understands that there's not a lot of possibility to save it's himself. So he's looking for powerful people. But the powerful people usually ends up inside the inner wall to protect the king and the police force. Right? So he started to look for people. One of the person that he recruits, it's Levi. Levi who is a small criminal, and he's like, okay, well, you think that you're tough shit? I'm gonna have you. And the first sign of Erwin being an amazing character is the fact that he's able to get Levi. Levi follows him by a paternal love, like a brotherly love. Levi loved Erwin because he is this role model who's always right. Erwin has a bunch of feet. Two is like he's the one that knows that we have to cut the nape to kill the Titan. He is the one that knows how to distract Titan. He creates a bunch of tactic to create diversion. It's amazing because Erwin is this fucking genius, right? He creates diversion, he creates groups, he creates smokes, right? He's behind all that. And one of the things that I love, I don't like, but I love about Erwin is the famous female titans. So he knew the female titan would have been. There's Erwin is a genius. He's really smart, and he talks to Armin during the training and said, "Hey, the traitor is in our ranks." And he asked Armin because Armin is also super smart. He's like, "Did you notice anything?" There's a chance that there's a real big chance that Erwin knew that Annie was a female titan and she would know for Eren. So he leads Eren to a forest, and by leading him to a forest, he leads Annie to a trap, right? So he kind of uses everybody to catch Annie, but catching Annie is why Erwin is so cool. Erwin is able to understand that if I can kill 100 to save 1,000, I'll do it. Erwin is also a master at understanding the little thing, right? He's able to understand that there's this need to sacrifice. And during this exact battle with the female titan, he loses an arm, and you can kind of see him, right? There's multiple moments where Erwin shine. Erwin is the guy that saves everybody. Erwin is the guy that's in charge of everything. Erwin is responsible for the death of a lot of people. And you think Erwin is this phenomenal character for a very simple reason. Erwin, you think he's an asshole, you think he's a psychopath just because he let his friend dies. But in this last moment, you'll learn that he remembers every single one of them. He remembers their soul. He has their dream on his shoulder. He has the pressure of being the survivor. He has a huge survivor complex in him. Levi share this. So it's complicated. Him and Levi share this survivor complex where they're the two only that survived, right? And it's complex because I think Erwin feels that way because he was responsible, right? And I feel that Levi felt that way because that's the way Erwin felt. What I love the most about Erwin is we're gonna finish with what I love the most about him. Then we're gonna do a little sidetrack, which is my opinion. There's a really really cool personal thought, personal theory, right? That I fucking love. If you look at the most powerful people in the Attack on Titan verse, it's arguably Levi and Captain Erwin. I'm talking beginning, I'm talking middle. I'm not talking end, I'm talking middle. Right? Erwin is this genius. And we're gonna start with Levi. Levi is an Ackerman. He's one of the strongest. Very similar to Mikasa. Mikasa is also Ackerman, one of the strongest. And Erwin, the best thing about it, the best thing about him, he's about to get killed, and they have an injection to turn somebody into a Titan. Armin's about to die, and Erwin's about to die. And people are like, yo, we should save Armin. And Levi's the only one that said, we should save Erwin. Right? And the best thing about it is you realize that Levi is the representation of Mikasa, and Erwin is the representation of Armin. Now, I know what you're saying. Well, wait, there's three main characters, Armin, Eren, and Mikasa. Where's Eren? Well, if you know the truth, Eren is a good guy. He's not a good guy, right? So, in the positive force, which is Erwin and Levi, there's only two people. The moment that made me fall in love, literal admiration for Erwin is the final speech I give. The soldierly rage. He's like, I'm not gonna tell you we're not gonna die. I'm not gonna tell you we're not gonna sacrifice. But we have this one opportunity to help Levi kill the Beast Titan. How many of our friends they kill are gonna let them die in vain? Are gonna sacrifice yourself so their memory survives? And they strike. And this is the time he dies. He really dies there. And Erwin is this character that you thought was a sociopath. And it's the growth of the character. He at first, you know that he's smart, but you don't know how smart he is. You know he's a psychopath, but then you realize that he has this care about his soldier. He has this self-sacrifice. He's willing to sacrifice everybody to save the planet, to save paradise. And then when it's time to finally sacrifice himself, he does. The best thing about it is he loses an arm. He doesn't even care. Erwin is just a beautiful character, just really well written. And what I don't like about Attack on Titan, trust me, Attack on Titan is my favorite anime. Don't get me wrong. What I don't like is there's no role model. So in a lot of anime, for example, Bleach, Naruto, One Piece, there's this authoritative figure, there's this role model. And Attack on Titan, there's none. The only one you can find is Erwin. And that's why I fucking love Erwin. That's why he's my goat. Love you guys, take it easy, peace.